Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd and we are back with another episode. I believe this is episode number 18 of our Mike Tyson UFC 2 career mode series. So currently 29-0, getting towards the end of our career, and in this fight we're going to end up having a rematch against Ryan Bader. He's 100 overall, 100 stand-up, 100 clinch, and 100 ground game. Fighter perks, workhorse, like glue, and heavy hands. So we're gonna go ahead, accept this fight. Like I said, we are 29 years old. You see our longevity towards the bottom of the screen. We're almost there towards the end, so I don't think we're gonna be fighting too much longer. Maybe 5, maybe 6 more fights at the most, but we're definitely up there, and it all depends on how much damage and punishment we take throughout the rest of our career. But looking at our stand-up attributes, everything except for our kicking pretty much maxed out. Our clinch is pretty much maxed out as well, besides our takedown, but we don't really try to take anybody down. Only thing we're going to be working on now is our choke and joint submissions. Now, I'm not going to go and try to max that out just for the fact that I'm not going to try to submit anybody. So we're going to go ahead, keep trying to simulate these and try to not get any injuries. We end up losing 3 to our stamina right here and our 15 to our top game. But it's all good. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing, simulate these last 2 camps. And hopefully we don't get any more injuries. So we're good on this one. Didn't acquire any more injuries, and do this one more time. Hopefully we don't sustain any additional injuries as well. So we're gonna go ahead and simulate this one, and we end up losing 4 to our body health. So definitely getting a little banged up. Our overall is going down now. But let's go ahead and see where we're fighting at in this fight, or where we're fighting at for this fight, and then go ahead and jump straight into the actual fight itself. So UFC 291, hopefully guys we can headline UFC 300 maybe. We should definitely at least be fighting to UFC 300, but hopefully we can maybe headline that. And we're fighting in the Honda Center in Anaheim, California once again. So like always, let's go ahead and jump straight into the fight. So we are here at the tail of the tape. We are 49 years of age now. Ryan Bader, 44 years old. He comes in with the height advantage and a 3-inch reach advantage. But we're going to go ahead, get straight into the fight. Go ahead and meet him in the middle of the octagon, and let's see what actually happens here. Hopefully we can knock him out like we did the first time. You see right away we get a nice combination in there, but he answers back with a nice head kick. Definitely need to be a little worried, especially with the damage that we take. But hopefully we get, like I said, knock this guy out hopefully relatively quickly. We have been struggling a little bit more. Fights have been going longer than they have at the beginning of our career. Definitely not as tough, and we take a lot more damage than we did previously. You see him go for the head kick to the head, and look at this, the leg kick to the head. But we're actually able to stumble him and rock him already, but we run out of stamina. So we're going to go ahead back up a little bit, and hopefully, oh, he gets a nice combination in there. Like I said, hopefully we get in this here in the first round. Our stamina has always been a question mark for us. He goes for the takedown. He's actually going to take us down to the ground. We're going to try to get up immediately. And let's see what actually happens. So we're in the side control. All right, it's not looking good for us right now. He's definitely going for the submission attempt. We're able to get out of it. But like I said, it's not looking good for us right now. So we definitely don't want to be fighting on the ground. He gets us into the full mount, and we're really just trying to get him off of us. We're not supposed to be here on the ground. Can we get up? We are able to actually get back to our feet. So that is good news for us. But definitely, like I said, this fight isn't going our way as of right now. Definitely to be careful. He is 100 overall. We're definitely getting the worst from where we were the last couple of fights in terms of overall, because look, we're taking a lot of damage to our head already, and we're trying to avoid the upset. We're trying to get our 30th straight win, but this is definitely going to be a tough fight. I can feel it now. I was hoping we could get a first round knockout, but I don't know if that's going to actually happen here, you guys. We get him with some nice body blows, and look at this, he actually wasn't even protecting it. We're able to stun him, but we can't really do anything with it, and that is just having the reach disadvantage right there. That does not help. But his body is definitely feeling it. He gets us into the clinch. We're going to try to break out of it. We're able to. Let's go right back to the body, see if we can hurt him a little bit. But he is going to our head. Look at this. He's able to actually get us with a nice leg kick. That is going to back us up a little bit. Definitely, this is definitely going to be an interesting matchup, you guys, because our stamina, I don't think, is going to allow us to go deep into a fight. So we need to kind of end this one within the first 2 rounds, maybe 3. But his stamina doesn't look as if his is going to hang in there as well. So we might be 2 tired fighters at the end of this fight. But look at that. Oh, we're able to drop him with 15 seconds left, and we're unable to stop the actual fight. To see if we can just land a couple of punches in here before the end of the round. I don't think we'd be able to. And that is it, guys. That is the end of the first round. So definitely, we are definitely here in a fight. We're able to hit him. I think it was with that right overhand hook. I think that's what actually dropped him. I'm going to see if they show it here on the replay. That uppercut right there is able to connect as well. But we're definitely taking a lot of damage here. Look at that jab. And then the body shots. The body shots are definitely taking the toll on them. But our toughness just isn't as high as it was before. So like I said, we get hurt a lot easier than we did early on in our career. But I guess that just happens. Longer you fight and all that good stuff. But anyway, we get them with that nice combination. 15 seconds into this round. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, he's able to actually take out our leg right there. And look at this. We can't really move. We don't want to be in this situation. He keeps going to the body, so we're able to block those. But he gets us against the cage. See if we can break out of that. We are able to. He doesn't do anything. Look at this. Our mobility is pretty much gone right now. Not a lot we could do. We're pretty much a sitting target, but we're able to hit him with that nice shot. We're starting to get a little bit back right now, moving a little bit quicker than we just were. But look at those straights right there. But he hits us with the uppercut, and look at this is turning into a brawl, you guys. Get him right back with our own series of uppercuts. I think we were able to block that. If we weren't, it was just a great shot. He gets us into the clinch. We're trying to break out of it. We don't want to be on the clinch. We don't want to be on the ground. And oh, he got us. Okay, he gets to the Muay Thai. We're able to actually block it. Those knees have definitely been taking us out, and definitely don't want to be in that situation. Oh, look at that uppercut. That uppercut stunned him, and he's able to drop. We can't even get on top of him. I don't even know what's going on right now. We're finally able to. Can we end the fight? And this fight is all over, you guys. We come out with a victory. Wow, that was definitely a tough matchup right there. We had everything cut out for us in that one. Come through with the win. And I don't know what happened. I was hoping he wasn't going to recover when we had him against the cage. But look at that. That was the right hook that sent him down. And then he was just against the cage for a little bit. We couldn't get on top of him. But look at that punch. That punch just looked powerful. We hit him with an additional left hook. And then we were finally able to just get on top of him and end the fight. Look at this one more time. A brutal right hook from Mike Tyson. That's going to drop a lot of people. But if we come out with the win, guys, 30-0 in the UFC. Definitely crazy. These matchups are definitely getting a little bit harder, besides when they have us go against these fighters who are like a 70, 80 overall. But when we go up against a tough fighter, our overall is going down. I think at one point we peaked at 94 overall, and now we're down like to a 91. Definitely everything's starting to go down for us, but our power is still there. And as long as our power is there, we have a puncher's chance to try to win just about any fight. But let's go ahead and see if we win any Fighter of the Night award. That should win Knockout of the Night. In my opinion, that's Knockout of the Night. But we don't win Knockout of the Night. It's nothing new. We've always been going through this stuff. We never really won anything. But it's all good to see what this did to our longevity. Actually moved it up just a little bit. I thought it would move it up much more than that. But we're definitely getting closer to that retirement mark, you guys. But anyway, let's go ahead and see who we're going to end up fighting in the next fight. Alright guys, so we got a retirement warning. Now I'm not quite sure if this means. If you guys know what this means, let me know in the comment section below. But it says time is an opponent you can only beat for so long. Your body won't keep sustaining the strain and training and fighting for much longer. Keep winning and go out as one of the best there ever was. That is definitely the plan, but I don't know if that means we only have one fight left. Maybe not. I'm not sure how many more fights we have left. But we're going to go ahead and see who we're going to end up fighting anyway in the next fight. So we're going to do the next fight on this episode. But if you guys know what that means, let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully this is not our actual last fight. But look at this. We're going up against Toshio Hara. Another 100 overall fighter in every category. Stand-up, clinch, and ground game. But look at his fighter perks. The Butcher, Pay to Miss, Marathoner, Opportunist, and Crazy Legs. So we're going to be fighting on UFC 296. But for the training, we're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing that we did last time. which was actually go ahead and just improve our submission game. Even though we don't want to use, we're not going to use it, but we just want to improve it. Hopefully we don't sustain any big time injuries for this fight. Now, one thing that is a little disappointing is one of the main reasons for dropping down from heavyweight to light heavyweight was to fight Jon Jones, but we were unable to actually fight him because the game did him dirty. Like the game, I think he lost like 20 fights now. Jon Jones did. He's nowhere near the top 10, so I don't think that will actually ever happen. But that sucks. That was one of the main reasons and why we actually wanted to come down to light heavyweight was to get to fight Jon Jones. But we're going to go ahead and simulate our last camp, see what happens. Look at this, no injuries. We are injury free coming into this fight. And I don't know, guys, I'm hoping this is not our last fight, but I guess we will find out soon if this was our last fight or not. UFC 296 in New Jersey. Let's go ahead, guys, and jump straight into this fight. Alright, so we are here at the tail of the tape. We are 49 years old still. Tashi O'Hara, 34 years of age. We actually come in with a 1-inch reach advantage. We also have a weight advantage as well. But we're going to go ahead, touch gloves in the middle of the octagon and get this fight started. We don't want to take a lot of damage because I don't want to actually retire right now. But we will see if it's going to make us retire or not. We get him with that uppercut early. He answers back with his own. But look at this. Pretty much every punch we take, you guys, damages us in terms of our actual health. So that is definitely not good in terms of our career. But look at this. He is landing some nice punches in here and definitely landing a lot of blows, and we're taking a lot of damage. Look at this. He already stuns us already. We're going to go ahead and back up. We're able to recover pretty quickly, but that is not good. Like I said, we cannot take a lot of damage like we did before. Pretty much can't take any type of damage because as soon as something happens, we get hurt. He goes for the takedown. We're able to actually stuff it. Let's go ahead and get back to our feet here. Okay, so we get into the clinch. Can we break out of it? We're able to. But we get him with some uppercuts. But look at this. He stuns us once again, guys. And this is not looking good at all. Really not looking good. We got stunned twice in the first half of the first round. We definitely can't get too reckless here. But I'm still trying to knock the guy out. He goes for the takedown. We're able to stuff it. But we definitely need to be a lot more careful than how we typically are. Look at that overhand right connecting. Definitely being a little bit more defensive than we usually are. You know I like to just charge and just kind of recklessly fight. You see us get that left hook in there. But we got about a minute 50 remaining in the round. He goes up voluntarily against the cage. We're able to get some blows in there. And then we get that uppercut to sneak in there as well. So definitely we're starting to take over this round a little bit. He goes for the takedown attempt. We're able to stuff it. And we're going to try to get back to our feet as always. So we're back on our feet. 1:18 remaining in the round. He goes for the clinch. He gets us in that Muay Thai position, but we're able to break out of it right here. Alright, we end up losing a lot of our stamina, but we're doing a lot of damage to him. Or dishing out a lot of damage to him. Need to be a little bit more careful, but we got 30 seconds remaining in the round. He goes for the takedown again, and he is actually going to take us down to the ground this time. We're immediately going to try to take this to the full guard position. He gets into the half guard. But we only got a couple seconds left. We get his back, and that's pretty much going to be the round. So we will get into full mount, but that is it for the first round, you guys. Definitely another tough matchup here. Taking a lot of damage. We did a lot better after we got rocked twice. I guess that was the wake-up call for us. We got rocked, and we started to fight a little bit more defensive. Now, probably the most defensive we fought yet. But look at that hook right there. That actually was able to rock him a little bit. Didn't quite stun him, but a big-time punch. Look at that left hook right there. That one actually did a lot of damage as well. And I don't know. I will say we ended up winning that fight. He had better moments, but I think we sustained more in that round. Definitely did a lot of damage as well. So it wasn't like he was the only one that did the damage. We did a lot. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what happens here in round number 2. We're going to touch gloves again, or actually went to touch gloves. And look at this. He is punching instead of touching gloves. And then he is going to rock us. He drops us down to the ground. Can we recover? It doesn't look like it. We are going to take our first UFC loss. Well, I think, that was dirty, guys. We went to touch gloves. He was going to rock us right away. And then that kick actually dropped us down. Unbelievable, you guys. Look at that kick right there to the face. We get dropped and we are unable to actually recover. I tried to recover. Couldn't happen. Couldn't block, obviously. And there we go. We are no longer undefeated in the UFC. 30-1 now is a record. We lose the light heavyweight championship. And I don't know if we will get another chance or another shot. I guess we'll end up finding out soon. I'm not even sure if we get another fight. That might be our last fight of our career. And if it is, that's definitely not a way you want to go out. Especially the great career that Mike Tyson has had so far. I mean, 30 straight wins, definitely a fantastic career. But we do take that loss 16 seconds into the second round. Let's see what this does to our longevity, you guys. Hopefully it doesn't end our career right here. And it doesn't. We're not quite at that line. So hopefully we get at least another fight. Hopefully we can go out a little bit better. Alright, so it looks as if we're actually not going to be forced to retire. As we take a look at the standing, that drops us to the #1 contender. We shouldn't drop far. Like I said, we've been the champ for so long. Hopefully we get an immediate rematch. But this is the actual standing so far. John Jones, like I said earlier, 41-25. He's number 18. We'll never get that fight, but hopefully we get a rematch for our light heavyweight title. Let's see who will be fighting in the next episode here. Man, that fight, I'm still stunned there. We actually do get an immediate title rematch, UFC 302. That's what we're going to end up taking for the next fight. I'm not even trying to fight anybody else at this point. We're trying to get our belt back. Hopefully we can go out as the champ. But that's it, guys. That's definitely this episode. If you guys enjoyed this episode, enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave this video a like. We're going to be back. Don't worry. We're going to be back. We're going to get another shot. And it's definitely going to be a different result. So I'm pumped up for the next episode. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed this episode, enjoying this series, ready for the next episode, whatever, please go ahead, leave this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already for some more UFC 2 career mode content. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.